Hello everybody and good evening. Welcome to Hillside Stadium, Kamloops, for this League 1 BC men's game between Rivers FC and Harbourside FC. The women's teams just finished up and that finished 3-0 to Rivers. But now we turn our attention to the men's game. Both teams have the exact same season so far. 1 win, 3 loss and 1 draw. These teams played back on May 4th and Harbourside won that game 2-0. Rivers actually have the second best defensive record in the league, but they've only scored 1 goal all season. Harbourside, on the other hand, have scored 8 goals. 4 of those have been scored by Billy Bayapoulos. So we're going to keep an eye out for him. Rivers are going to be in white shirts, orange shorts and socks. Harbourside, dark blue tops, light blue shorts. Harbourside, we're going right to left on your screen. Rivers left to right. Just a couple of minutes until kickoff. Should be an intense encounter. The women's teams just finished up and it was a fierce fight. Ended up 3-0, but it was a lot closer than the scoreline suggests. Hoping for a similar counter today. It looks like the teams are actually switching sides. So it's actually going to be Rivers, the home team, going from right to left in the white shirts. Harbourside left to right on the other direction. It's going to be Ryan Lewis to get things underway. There's a lot of familiar faces if you listen and watch the Wolfpack's men's team. As we're underway, Santos to Banton. Played together so much for the Wolfpack over the years. Also with Jackson Gardner back there. And pings it out wide to Liam Friedrich, to Hooper. And wins a free kick. It's a little easy 1-2, but it's a first touch and a poor touch from Will Calney. Up the line. Lewis winning it there, and the skipper, number 6, Hall, wins it. Wallace with the turn. And a nice little ping up to Hooper. A chance to swing the ball in if he can. Lays it back perhaps, gets the ball in. It's a good ball to the back post. Lewis looking for it. Hanging on top of the back of the defender though. Giving the free kick away. Underway very quickly. That's another poor pass by Calney, but gets away with it as Banton goes back. Couple of stray passes and well brought down in the end. Calmly put back by Osman. Looks to chip it forward, but makes it outside. Nice feet. All the way back to Osman. Nice little dummy there from Berry. Gets it back. Drives into the box. wins the first corner of the match for Harbourside. Fast start.
L1BC wishes to thank and acknowledge its league partners, CIBC, Gatorade, the Toys Institute, Derby Star, and Macron.
Cross comes in. It's a nice ball. Garner retreats. Looks like it takes a touch off a Harbourside attacker. Perhaps Paulus, who's got those 4 goals for his team this season. Certainly one to keep your eye on. Nice little short one played. Nice touch inside. Wallace looking to play Hooper, who's got some speed. Tries to get the cross in. Ball stays in play. Back to Wallace. 2 at the back post. It's a great ball in. Looking for Lewis, who's just a toe length away from getting the end of that. Justin Wallace with a great ball into the box. No hesitation getting that ball in there. It's corner with the ball, looking for something, finding nothing as the ball goes out. It was Ferris Chiari trying to keep it in. Referee looking for Wallace, but it's beaten to it. Cleaned up nicely. Wallace with a good first touch. Oh, and it's a nice looking ball. Hooper didn't quite read it and ushered out quite well from Ferris Chiari. Back to his keeper Weir. It's a nice shift out wide, but it's given too much of a look to the defender, who awkwardly clears. That's a nice ball into the middle. Banton forward to Hooper. His first touch gives the defender the opportunity, but he battles well. They're just losing out there. Harbourside starting the game well, as Lewis puts on pressure and Hooper wins it, and it all goes all the way back to Elijah de Santos, who puts it wide for Imperatus. Knows that right side of that hillside turf oh so well. De Santos looks to spray it wide to Hooper, who looked in an offside position as the flag does go up. Wasn't quite ready for that one. It's a quick switch. And it's played short. It's a nice ball into the middle. Osman looking to switch it up. Just lays it calmly to Cornwall. Back to the skipper Hall. Looking short. Spare Populus comes short and gets it. There's 2 options, and he's continued his run and didn't get the ball. Harbourside still in possession. Nice play by Hall. That's a driving run and a good tackle from Santos. Lewis gets the ball, holds it up well, but Hall's all over him. So are 2 other Harbourside players. Absolutely no space. De Santos wins it well. Wallace wins the free kick nicely, relieving the pressure. Giving Rivers the chance to advance up the pitch. win in the air. Oh, that's a nice little ball hooper. The space on the left for Wallace. He's been found. He's got the space to get there. But the flag has gone up. Lewis was arriving in the box. And the flag beat them to it. It's a good ball forward, but Dos Santos again reads it so well and then misjudges that tackle. It gives an opportunity for Purcell to get through. That looked offside there, but the flag stays down. And a great save from Gardner. Real first big opportunity. Purcell down the line. Bayapopoulos thought he had a tap in. It's a really good, brave save with that left foot. Garner just calling for a bit of calm.
Rivers FC wishes to thank all our premier level sponsors: Falls Away Media, Hub International Insurance, Westside Dentist Center, Interior Plumbing and Heating, Howell Electric, MLA's Todd Stone and Peter Millibar, Tourism Canvas, and Planet First Consultants. Thank you from Rivers FC to all our premier level sponsors.
Ball goes along Wallace. Hooper. Nicely done. Oh, that's a bit of a loose pass. That's nicely done there. Osman does well. Just a little bit of calm. Cornwall switches the play. Magog. Nice ball into Berry. Takes on down that left hand side, but Peritas has got the strength. Wins the throw. Osman and company thought that that was a push, but not enough in that to give a free kick. A nice turn into a tight spot. The ball down the line, looking for Hooper, who's got acres to run into. Hall can't commit, he does now. Goes onto the left foot. He pokes it across. No one there. On the follow-up though. Shift. Gets back out wide again. Oh, he's tried a little skill there, but it's read well by the defender and the foul is given away. What a great opportunity. Hooper down the left-hand side. Crosses it and it ends up at the feet of Rinaldi, who put it out wide to Jovic, who tried something special but ultimately gave the foul away. Long ball. Up the top it's not. It's going to run out. Osman wins the header, sends it forward. Another throw in to Rivers. The ball goes up, Dos Santos wins it. No one there for the second ball. Lewis might grab something here and does. Pokes it forward looking for Wallace, who's got a good first touch, but it's good defending by Hall. Concedes the corner. Just like that, from absolutely nothing. Lewis and Wallace nearly make it happen.
This Rivers FC corner kick is brought to you by our broad
The cross coming in from Hooper. Doesn't beat the first man though. Disappointing. Petrovic is going to pick this up. There's not a whole lot to work with. Just nudged out of play. It's such an easy free kick for the referee to give. It's Happel unnecessarily giving that foul away. Hooper had to beat 4 or 5 guys to get a cross in, and now it's just a free one for Rinaldi to throw in there with Banton up, Peritas up, to Santos and company.
Taking the free kick for Rivers FC, number 12, Jonathan Rinaldi.
Oh, it's looking... Oof. Looked like it was destined for that top corner, but really good goalkeeping from Cal Weir. And doesn't do well at all with the kick. Banton pings it out wide to Wallace. Looked dangerous for Lewis in that pocket of space. Looked like a good tackle, and oh, that's... Hall is very disappointed because it looked like Lewis got that touch out for a corner. Looked the same to me, but the referee saw something else. And it's going to be another corner. Rinaldi with the ball, left foot, in it comes. Deep towards the keeper, and there's a great fist and clearance away by Weir. Petrovic doing well. All the way back. Cowney pings it to Wallace, who can only header that back into play and does good. Yeah, that's good play. I'd say Harbourside throw in deep into their own half, and plenty of attacking play in opponents' boxes, but nothing too clear cut apart from that one chance from Bear-Polis. Peritas away. Banton brings it down, but then knocks it unnecessarily long into no one. Picked up by Magog. Back to Weir. Sizing things up. Plays it short. There's some space up that left-hand side. Leon wins the throw. After some bobbling around, it goes out for a Rivers throw on that far side. Bomb from Peritas. Wallace played inside nicely. Now out wide. Rutherley looks up to the right, and Wallace is at the back post. The flag has gone up though. He thought they'd open the scoring. The rest of the players realising that must have been tight. The players underway very quickly. It was such a good cross in.
Disallowed due to offside. Offside on that play.
Harbourside with an attack of their own, driving into the box. It's scooped long, and it's 1-0, just like that. Harbourside are punished by the... Sorry, Rivers punished by the Harbourside danger man. Number 10, Billy Bear-Polis with a poacher's goal in the 6-yard box after some great work down the left-hand side. Suka, Berry with the assist. Just like that, Rivers thought they were one up. Incredibly tight offside call. And we go into the 18th minute, 1-0. What a start to the game. Rivers only conceding 5 so far. As I said before in the pre-show, that's the second best defensive record. They conceded early in this one. But they've had some good looks in the opening 18 minutes. They shouldn't get too overwhelmed or frustrated with conceding that goal. They certainly need to continue what they're doing, keep that pressure up. The Imperatus is going to get us underway here. And it goes long to Lewis, who brings it down well. There's space at the left-hand side. It's made it to Freethy. Turns nicely. Little ball in to Ronaldo. Lovely ball to Hooper. It's a left-footed cross. It comes across and cleared away from danger from Hall. Taking responsibility as the captain to clear the danger. Thrown out from where? Cornwall. Osman, who loses out to Wallace. Lewis, Rinaldi. There's a shot opening up potentially here. Petrovic shoots. Blocked well again from Fergus Hall. Quite dominant at the back. Peritas cleans up with Banton. Into Lewis's feet. Nudges it back well. Nuddy to Wallace. Lets it run slightly. It's come a little bit deeper. Oh, really poor first touch that gives the defender a chance to get in there. Out the line. Hall, who's looked steady and commanding at the back for Harborside in the opening 20. Cornwall gives it away. A little bit of change in formation or just tactical switch up between Jan Piritas, who's gone into the middle alongside the Santos, and Banton's gone out to right back. It's a nice little touch there. Piapolis switches onto his left foot. It will roll over. Nice grab from Rinaldi. It's a great ball from Wallace. There's space at the right hand side, but it's a really good tackle again. Guess who? Cleared out of danger from Will Calney. They've had a lot of success at the left hand side. Wyatt Leon. All the way back to Hall. He's in no rush to go forward, but does so. Looking for some movement ahead of him, finds it. Oh, he's a lovely little first time touch inside from Happel. And as Banton clears, Wallace gets the throw in. Nicely done. Very calm at the back, Harbourside. Play with a lot of confidence, and Weir goes long. Gardner comes out, sees the danger. Billy Baupolis coming down on goal with that opening goal in this game. I think considering how open it's been, there's going to be more. Really, just a swipe at it. Not seemed too comfortable on that left side so far. Hopefully he can come into the game. It's Cornwall. All the way back to Weir. All the way to Piritus. A little bit more calm from the home side. Banton. Not a whole lot to go. He's pressured well from Leon. Powell loses out. Oh, it does an absolutely sensational tackle. And Wallace comes in hard too. Oh, he tried to switch the play up to Hooper. Some really impressive tackles.
Thank you from Rivers FC to Forward Law for being the official law firm of Rivers FC. Please visit Forward Law for all of your legal needs.
Long. Connor's looking for Hooper. Gets goal side. The flag is up though. Long has made it all the way through. The shot's on. Oh, it's a great strike. It's absolutely sensational. The strike was blistering. Baupolis with a beautiful drive. We'll be seeing highlights of that one for a while, but defensively, it's a mess. You can't allow the ball to come that far, allowing it to bounce and then leaving it at the feet of such a predatory striker. It's an absolutely sensational hit. It's got bend, it's got dip, it's got power. I'm going to say it's unsavable. Can't blame the goalkeeper there, but the coaching staff's going to look at that one again, and that ball can't bounce there. It's really poor defending. But let's not take anything away from the hit. It's quite wonderful. Take a bow. Ball pops into the middle. Oswin gives away. And they want a free kick. They just need to calm themselves down a bit and get comfortable on the ball. Just knock it around, even if it's a little pass back like that. That's good. Let's get that shock out of the system and get comfortable. There's so much time on the clock to get back in this game. So many quality players for Rivers to do it too. Piritas looks wide, then looks forward, sees Lewis, finds him. Santos back to Garner again. Looking for that long ball. There's a lot of space there. The Harbourside back line was quite high. Trovic, Lewis. Getting double teamed there. Oh, they're referee gives a free kick when the advantage was right on there. The referee just needs to wait a second there, and it's incredibly opportunistic for Harbourside. Rivers very happy to hear the whistle go. Centres back to Gardner. There's just a lot of pressure coming from that forward line, but Gardner tries to pick his pass out. Comes straight back Banton to get it down. Control it a bit. Loops it forward. Wallace does so well. Lewis and Petrovic. Petrovic gets it under. There's no one in the box right now. Looks it forward to Lewis, who's got the speed and pace. Oh, it's a wonderful slide control. Oh my gosh, he did so well. The speed and drive and the slide tackle control. Actually negotiated a half decent shot as well, but straight at Cal Weir. Don't think we're done with goals tonight. It's a nudge in the back by Peritas and comes away nicely for Harbourside, bobbling around. First Jory calmed it down and took a boot to the toe from Rinaldi. There's a yellow card coming in here for Jackson Gardner for saying something. The referee's hearing must be unbelievable. First yellow card of the game going to the Rivers goalkeeper.
Yellow card caution given to number 1, Jackson Gardner.
I'm sure a bit of frustration there from going 2-0 down. Just before that first goal, the Rivers had the ball in the net from an incredibly tight offside decision. Still not sure if it was the right one, but it's irrelevant now. As Fergus Hall is down just over the halfway line here. Hooper gets the game underway. A little bit too quickly for the referee's liking. Freedy. Calmly, nicely composed out wide to Santos. Looking forward just way too quickly. Rushed into a ball and now they're backpedaling. It's Berry. It's one-on-one. It's exactly where he wants to. Santos goes around him, chips it, and it's a great save from Gardner. Call to action. Equal to it. Really from a sloppy turnover from Rivers. Banton. Just not connecting with those passes right now. To Santos goes back. Gardner with a touch. Paulus closing him down at every opportunity. He's picking up the ball here. Rinaldi does well to skip away from him. And then to Peritas. That's composed. That's better from the left back there. Peritas just pops it up looking for Wallace, who's certainly a target. A big one at that. And the referee gives a free kick from something quite innocuous. Wallace again closing down well. Winning his team a free kick. Peritas does well. Oh, it's a tough ball to bring down, but dealt with pretty well in the end. Peritas switches it up to Santos. It's given the corner away. Just shaky at the back there. The pressure from Harbourside a little bit too much. That front three of Bayer-Pola, Sperry and Purcell just causing that back line a lot of problems at the moment. That midfield for the Rivers is going to have to start working a little bit harder to give options to that back line. Otherwise we're going to see more and more pressure as this ball gets swung in. And it's deep towards the goalkeeper, headed away by Wallace at the near post. Wallace again making things happen. Oh, foul there. And a yellow card coming out for Osman. Another yellow card. There's a card apiece so far in this half. Ball long, no target really, headed away well by Cornwall. It's really difficult for Rivers to win in that midfield. It's kind of 3 against 2, especially when number 17 for Harbourside, Purcell, drops in. Chiari is looking for it on this near side. Protas with a poor ball. Just needs to slow it down. He's eager to get forward. Loses it again in a poor spot. Loses a shin pad on the way. Slip through. Bayer-Polis looking for a hat-trick. Elijah Dos Santos coming across, timing his tackle brilliantly. And Bayer-Polis was looking to cut that one back. But such a danger, such a threat. Dos Santos was equal to it on that chance though. You've got Wyatt Leon going to whip this in on the left foot, in swinger towards the goalkeeper. Oh, it's a good header away. Out for another corner. You can see the captain, Fergus Hall, just trying to tower over Gardner. Not give him a view of this as it swings into that 6-yard box. Oh, that's a good ball. Gardner flaps at it. Took a touch off the keeper. And it goes out for a corner on the other side this time. And it's taken short. Berry knocks it back to Bayer-Polis. Appel dinks it forward. Well read by Wallace again. He's having a great half. But Rivers really need to keep it together. Third goal would be very tough to come back from. As Lewis holds it up well. Can't get past his man. Oh, poor ball, but it's worked out nicely. Berry. It's good battling from Rivers. A little bit more dig and drive. As the free kick's given away by Harbourside. Rivers can take a breath and they need it right now. The pace and pressure from Harbourside is causing issues left, right and centre. Gardner looking long. Can't really deal with the pressure of the front three of Harbourside. I'm looking for Elijah Dos Santos, who's come a long way forward and wins it. Ryan Lewis lays it off. Petrovic into Hoop, who's in a good position. Tight play though. And the ball goes out. It's a goal kick. It's a nice play, the long ball up to Dos Santos, and Lewis had the ball in a dangerous spot to Hooper. Oh, Weir gave a sniff of that goal kick away and it goes all the way back to Gardner. Cal Weir with the assist on that second goal. That back line for the Rivers has got to be wary of that long ball. It's a massive threat. There's a counter on here, but Dos Santos is going to get there first and try to keep that ball alive rather than getting rid of the danger. Banton clears it. It's a horrible spinner. It's picked up by Osman. He knocks it back to Cornwall. To Osman. Referee gives the free kick. It's another chance to put the ball in the box. They've played quite a few of these short though, so we'll see. It does go short. Wallace giving the free kick away, doing his best to get in front of his mark, and it's played short and quick. Apparently the ball was moving, the referee not enjoying that. Appel. Berry plays it wide. This is going to get a free cross. Here he is. Sloppy marking again from Rivers. Was a strike on the left foot. It's not terrible at all from Appel, but Gardner's got it. He plays it to Piritus. Just needs to play the ball a bit shorter. These long balls are not working. Berry and Leon combine. And to Berry. Purcell on the ball on the far side. To get the ball in. Does so, but that's going to be the goalkeeper's ball. No messing around. Straight to Hooper, who's got a little bit of space to run into. He's got Wallace and Lewis for company. He's going to take him on down the left-hand side. He does well. Can he get the cut back? He can, but he's got way too much on it. He did so well until the cross. But it's still alive for Rivers as Lewis holds it up. And it's a strike. Oh, into the ground. Nicely manufactured from Rivers with 5 minutes to the half to try and take a goal into half-time team talk. Papadopoulos wins a throw-in for his team. Again, connecting with Weir straight from the goal kick. Cornwall links up with Shari. Winning a free kick again. It's just unnecessary. He's going absolutely nowhere and Rinaldi chops him down. Gives him a free cross that I think Appel is coming over to take. Sneaking another yard, why not? And there's 5 in the box waiting for it. Soon to be 6 and 7. It's not the best ball in. Kind of going away from Hall, who had to stoop and come back for that one. It's played short. Santos to Gardner. Looking long for Hooper. They're coming together with Cornwall. Chari cleans it up. Back to Weir. Goes long again, and it's 3 on 2 with those kicks sometimes. Peritas does well with a couple of tight touches to Lewis. Can't bring it down. Peritas might get on the end of this, but goes through the defender there. Appel did well to get there first, and Peritas' momentum just took him right through. Peritas trying to take the game by the scruff of the neck all the way from the back line. Yeah, it's a clumsy tackle. So the trainer comes on to check on Michael Appel. It's a great half. Plenty of players for Harbourside that have Osman Hapele, they've really bossed that central midfield area, especially with Purcell dropping in to make it a 3. It's very difficult for Rinaldi and Calne to get a level of dominance in that midfield. As you've seen, the majority of the attacking play from Rivers has been long, avoiding that midfield area, trying to utilise the speed of Lewis and Hooper. I think dropping in Wallace into that central midfield area would be very beneficial. He's so strong and fast. And Michael Pele is going to be okay. He's going to take a minute. I'm sure he'll be back in the action sooner rather than later. As the ball is played. Magog out there to Leon. Back to Magog. To Hall.
From HARBOURSIDE FC. Just a reminder that the merchandise tent will be open at halftime.
Magog.
A selection of Rivers FC merchandise will be available on sale.
Leon looking up the line, can't quite negotiate the necessary curve on that one. And that will go out for a throw in for Rivers with about 35 seconds plus stoppage time to go. We might get a minute, maybe 2. The Rivers have certainly got some work to do. And there needs to be some changes as Wallace goes in. He's going to get a card for that one. Yeah. A little bit reckless there. It just sums up the half really for Rivers. They've just been second best. These teams sit pretty tight in the table. Harborside in 5th place right now on 4 points. Rivers on 4 points themselves in 6th place, just 1 behind them. So a win will certainly take either team a little bit higher in the standings. And right now Harborside worthy of the 2-0 lead. But I'm going to expect more from Rivers in that second half. Lewis tries to make something forward. Bantam with a strong header. Wallace just coming back from that yellow card and reaches for a second. Oof, that was very risky. Referee said he played the ball. Hooper trying to find a pass, find a gap. That challenge from Wallace had to be perfect, and it was. Just got yellow card. Oh yeah, it's a really good tackle, and you look back at it. Peritas. It's very bunched in there. Wallace. Hooper wants that left-footed cross. As the rain is starting to come down here on Hillside Stadium. There's not going to be a whole lot left in this one, in this first half. Hooper, Wallace, Lewis taken out seemingly, but the referee says no. Kinley with a good tackle. Harborside just taking their time here. He rolls over it. Rinaldi going back to his own goal. Needs to be careful here. Does the right thing. Battles well, but gives it away. And scraps again. Lewis can't get on the second ball though. And Lewis going into the book as well. Rivers really need to get hold of themselves. And that is 3rd yellow card. And the last couple of them have been a little bit naughty. It's Fergus Hall on the receiving end of a late unnecessary tackle. It's the 4th of the match. Gardner, Wallace and Lewis for Rivers, and the yellow card for Osman.
Yellow card caution number 9.
Very competitive game. The ball goes long. Banton's under it, does well. And the referee points to the centre circle. And that is the half. Well, that concludes the first half of action here at Hillside Stadium in this League 1 BC matchup between Rivers and Harbourside. The score is 2-0 to Harbourside, the away team. 2 goals from Bayapoulos, who, if you look back and look at that second one especially, it's an absolute rip snorter of a volley. Absolute beautiful goal. But Rivers have got a lot to do. They've been tactically outplayed and outfought in that first half, so it's very clear what they need to do. They need to work harder and they need to come out with some new, fresh ideas. But we'll be back with you shortly to bring you the second half. Hello and welcome back to the second half of this League 1 BC matchup between Rivers and Harbourside. It's 2-0 to the away team right now. A couple of goals from Billy Beapoulos. A poacher's goal from 6 yards and then an absolutely gorgeous volley to make it 2. Rivers did have the ball in the net through Matt Wallace. An incredibly tight offside call. And it's 2-0 and the Rivers have got a lot to do as they're on the back foot immediately, and Santos wins the goal kick there with a good strong tackle. We've had a little bit of a change. You can see number 10, striker for Rivers. Tristan Jomu is on. In place. I'm not quite sure yet. Give me a second. Looking for Jovic out there. And throw in one. Straight into the action, Jumo. Picks out Ronaldo, gets it wide to a Hooper. It's a great run, it's a great ball. It's a great ball, Wallace with a chance. Strikes it very well. But blocked brilliantly. This is a really good start from Rivers to start the half. Bantam with a handball and a yellow card. It's a good decision by the referee. He was just getting completely smoked for pace there and decided to go to ground. Took the yellow card. Jeremy causing some problems. Back to his own goal. There's Leon, he does really well. It's a great half. Ball played there. Berry not too happy with the referee's decision, but needs to get on with the game and stop complaining. No time for that. There's Jeremy with a nice dummy. Ronaldo opens up, shoots on the left foot. Blocked well by Cornwall. Piratus forward. Oh, it's a really good chance to attack here. Dealt with in the end, but the attack is still alive as the cross comes in. Looking for Beapoulos, but cleared in the end. Tight play on that far side. Hooper don't need to really give anything away there. Chested down on the edge and a lovely second touch. Santos clearing it, but then taking a hit. By the referee's standard, you would think that would be a yellow card, but a little bit not enough perhaps for the referee there. Nice little turn, the flick through to Juma, who's got an opportunity there. Oh, and he just Steps on the ball. Let's hope he's alright there. That could always be an awkward one. Just getting back to his feet. Swinging with that left foot and took one as Wallace plays it back. Cross comes in, deflected, corner ball. Rivers has been a really good start to the second half, the opening 5 minutes of it. Rivers looking to get back into the game quickly.
This Rivers FC corner kick is brought to you by our bronze sponsor, Anchor Door and Window.
Ball goes back to the back post to Santos. Headed it back, but the referee blew for a foul. You can see the shape of Rivers has changed. They've gone 3 at the back. Banton to Santos and Piritus with Petrovic on the right as a wing back, and on the left is a great little switch out. Jomu dinks it back post, but it's way too close to the goalkeeper. As it's Berry throws it forward and skips past. And Papolis has got the speed, but Gardner's got the composure. Slips it to Banton. Wallace is tackled fairly, but okay, the referee gives the foul. Banton gets on with it. Santos wide to Piritus, who's now got a bit more space on that left hand side. He's going to have Hooper to work with. Just gets outdone there. The ball is still there to be won and misses it out. Just Berry looking for Papolis, and he goes on his own on his left foot. There's a chance to get it on the left foot if he can. Banton trying to get there and does. It's a great tackle in the end. Everybody was worried about Papolis getting the ball, and it's sucked in 2 defenders, but number 7 there, Suka Berry, did brilliantly on its left foot. Banton just got there at the vital moment. Gardner was there for company as well, but this is a corner and danger again for Rivers. Berry in, doesn't make it past the near post. Petrovic with a strong battle there and wins it. Fergus Hall does really well. Rinaldi. It's Piritus who's playing a lot more advanced now. He's got a little bit more freedom. Also good ball looking for Lewis, but it's got a bit too much on it. We'll just call that an awesome pass by the goalkeeper. Popped down pretty well by Osman. Jeremy heads it down. Out to Wallace. Wallace is a little pass on there for Jeremy. He finds it. He receives it back, Wallace. Just a little bit too heavy with his touch. He's on a yellow card, so he needs to be careful. He's lunged in there, but played the ball. Plays it to Jomu. Look wide if that makes it. That's an incredible ball, and it is. Hooper's got there. He's in a one-on-one situation. He's got the speed. He tucks in on the right-hand side, but the defender does really well. It's Cornwall there with a great tackle. Buried. Way too fancy there. Needed to hold it up better. Jomu. Poor pass. Looking for Wallace, who's looking a little bit tired. Papolis with a poor pass again. Just unnecessary fancy footwork. Need better quality in those positions. Wallace looking to get the cross in. Does. It's a great chip to the back post. Lewis with a header. Spill it in. 2-1. Rivers goal. Ryan Lewis with a really good header. Had so much to do. Wallace with a spectacular cross to the back post, and Carol Weirs had such a solid game. Looks like a bit of a clanger. It's given an absolute lifeline to the game for Rivers. Such a good ball to the back post, begging to be put in. Lewis does so well, and it's an absolute howler from the goalkeeper, who's going to be disappointed with himself. But just like that, it's 2-1. and all to play for in the 55th minute here. Plenty of time to go, plenty more action, I am sure. And just as I was saying, commenting on the touches of Barry and Bayapoulos, just because you're 2-0 up, you can't get sloppy with those first touches and unnecessary tricks. You will get punished at any decent level. But they are young men and they're still learning. That's a good tackle pass there for Killian. Hooper tries to get around his man. Does well to poke it back, and Wallace resets it. Man with the assist there. Wallace with a big strong header. Just not giving up anything. Digs a tackle out. And Hooper. Wallace was a mile offside, so I'm not sure why he played that pass, but this is really good from Rivers. Really riding that goal they just scored. We'll see how Harbourside deal with that. Be a little bit shaken. The ball was played forward. The change in tactics at half time are working pretty well right now from John Antelov. I know from the history of the Wolfpack, Peritas, Banton, Santos are much more comfortable as a back three with those wing backs to hit. And Jeremy's come on, giving a great deal of energy to that forward line. Nice touch there by Polis. Cuts inside. No look pass. Unnecessary again. He receives the ball. He's in a great spot here. Oh, he gets a little bit fortunate. It's a great tackle in the end. Polis looking for that hat trick. Such a hard worker after giving the ball away. He gets in a one-on-one position with Piritas. Had him where he wanted him. Got a bit fortunate, but it's a good tackle in the end from Kalny. As the ball comes in. Oh, it's a good ball. Headed back to his own goal by Hooper, I think, and then cleared away from Jumo. Off the attacker. Out for a goal kick. The rain we had at half time is still slowly coming down, slicking up the surface, making mistakes a lot more common. First touch has got to be good on the slippery surface. Piritas looking forward to Hooper. Can he get on the end of this? Cornwall does well. Another defender back there for Harbourside has had a good game, and it's hit to the skies by Weir. Lewis leaves it for Piritas. Just taking a breath, Rivers. It's like there's a substitution being made. There's Ben Creswick coming in. Looks like for Ferris Chiari. Petrovic. Oh, looking for a slick ball through, and it might make its way. It was good defending. Jeremy was coming to this second half with incredible energy. Wins his team a corner. And this is a completely different half of football than the first. Just a slight tactical change has kind of shooken the Harbourside team. But right now they still have a lead. They're defending it well. The ball comes in. Punched away. Piritas tries to attack it. And it's struck by Lewis. Goalward. Hacked away from Magog. De Santos puts it back in, looking for Banton, looking for Piritas. Piritas lays it off, looking for Lewis. Goes down. Referee waves away any penalty appeals very quickly. And Hooper wins a throw-in. It's been a really good start to the second half. Very exciting. Hooper gets the shape on the left foot, tries to hook it in. And look at this, it's just hooked away anywhere from Harbourside. They didn't do any of that in the first half. Nice control from Happel. That's a ball forward by Purcell, but that slick surface is not going to keep that one in play. Banton's with the throw. Lewis. Purcell, nice neat little one too. Very good timing of the tackle. Berry again trying the flick. It's not the time for it. His team, his defensive line needs a little bit of a break as Hooper comes again down that side. He's caught the speed on that left foot. You know where he wants to go, but sometimes you can't deal with it. But Cornwall deals with it very well there. Hooper in well. Peritis out wide. Wallace comes forward past one. Tries to slip through Lewis, but Hall read it well. Purcell's having to drop deeper and deeper to just be involved in the game. Gardner and Peritas link up to play Hooper, who gets away with one there. It's banged forward towards Wallace, but he is not getting that. Nice little spin by Purcell. I think a bit fortunate looking at the back post for Paulus, but Gardner deals with it and gives it to Banton. Gives it to Kilner, who gives it to Rinaldi. Back to Banton. Nice calm football, better possession. Santos looking forward for Hooper. Heads it back. Cornwall just knocking it out of play. Jomo just getting shoved down there. Had a nice little turn. It's quite far from goal. But with a slick surface, if you can get some power on it and maybe drop it in front of the goalkeeper, anything can really happen.
Rivers FC free kick to be taken by number 7, Dylan Hooper.
Hooper with the free kick back to the back post, and it's good defending in the end. Cornwall's looking for a foul, not getting it. As the cross is going to come in from the corner kick from Rinaldi.
This Rivers FC corner kick brought to you by our bronze sponsor, BDO.
And it comes to the back post. Player down in the box. Lewis looks to place one. Good defending. Osman. Lewis from range. Good hands by the goalkeeper. Those can bounce quite awkwardly. Dealt with it really well. Jomo with the shove in the back there. He did really well to get into it. Some action on the Rivers bench as Petrovic has got some defending to do and loses out there. And Wyatt Leon can't connect a pass. Hooper just trying to hack it away. Gives us a chance for that substitute. Looks like it's going to be Matt. I'm not sure who it's going to be now. Matt Wallace is going for the throw-in. Well, the substitute's not coming just yet. As Matt Wallace spins his man, uses that strength. And the referee just, instead of giving it a second to let the game breathe, just gives the free kick. Potential advantage. That's what Matt Wallace is. That's what Wallace is saying. Justin Wallace, excuse me. That's a good ball over the top. Jomo. Wallace to cut inside for Lewis, and it's just a yard or two too long. Nice movement. Leon with a good ball through as well, and the flag's going up. Again, another tight call on that far side. Bayopolis nearly getting through. He's not getting as much action as he did in that first half with that brace. But it's certainly something the Rivers have got to be wary of. As that substitute comes in, Michael Ojo coming in. For Kovic, straight swap on that right wing.
Rivers FC substitution. Coming out of the game for Rivers FC, number 21, Dejan Vujovic. Entering the game for Rivers FC, number 24, Michael Ojo.
Michael Ojo, somebody who loves that one-on-one situation. Be looking to get the ball to his feet, and that's a good ball in. The referee's playing the advantage that time, even though the ball hit him. We're with the ball. Throw into Rivers. Ojo with it, and Jomu. Thrown straight down the field. Ojo, here we go. Here's that one-on-one situation he likes. Gets to the byline, gets the cross in. I think the ball was out before it hit Ojo. And it's another corner. Banton goes forward. Purtus goes forward. Santos goes forward. Actually, Banton's retreating as there's one attacker still there. Cross comes in. It's deep. Oh, it's headed goalwards by Santos, but looked like Cornwall was up. Did enough to put the defender off. And Rivers continue to press. There's no sign of any tactical change from the Harbourside. They do have the lead, but the freedom they had in that first half is gone. And that's a great ball over, and it's just offside. That would most certainly been a goal as Harry was in support. But that defensive line was up sharply to catch them offside. Looking for Lewis there. Going to be another corner kick for Rivers.
This Rivers FC corner kick brought to you by our bronze sponsor, L1BC Finance.
Ball comes in, looking for De Santos again at the back post and smashed away in the end from Purcell.
This Rivers FC corner kick brought to you by our bronze sponsor, Campbell and Company Accounting.
Ball comes in straight at the goalkeeper, punched away brilliantly from Weir. It's recycled though. Rinaldi with a couple of step overs, looking to make some space for the cross. Cuts it back to Hooper. Nice little 1-2. It's beautifully done. Space to jump into the box, but the touch is too heavy. Gave Cornwall a little sniff at it. Cross came into Santos with a chance. There's Ojo at the back post, strikes it high. A good chance, but just swiped at. As Rivers bringing on another substitute to get that equaliser. And it's going to be Will County's put a shift in. And it's going to be number 11, Robert Wood Brown, to come in.
Rivers FC substitution coming out of the game for Rivers FC.
Piritas trying to get back.
Coming into the game, number 11, Robert Woodruff Brown.
Woodruff Brown coming into the fray as the lights at Hillside Stadium come on. That's Hooper in the background, just getting a nudge in the back there. Opportunity to get that ball in. There's 4 waiting for it at the back post. And in comes the cross. It's very deep. The player goes down, headed away by the defender. Michael Ojo fighting well. Matt Wallace as well. I keep calling him Matt. His name is Justin. Ojo. Oh, it's a poor effort. It gets back in well. Tackle with Purcell. Oh, and he's through here. If he looks up, Bayopolis is square. But there's defenders for company now. It's a good looking ball, but way too close to the goalkeeper. Hooper. Up the line. Oh, and he's gone for the second ball and he's received it. Jomo and Lewis are waiting in the box for it. Oh, it's a clip. It's got to be a PK. And it is. It's a penalty to Rivers. Great work from Hooper down that side. Such a good opportunity for Rivers to equalise and really take the momentum. I'm not sure. I didn't see if there was a card given. Very surprising, but it's going to be Elijah De Santos to take the penalty. As he steps up. He strikes it into the top right corner. And Rivers get their equaliser, and incredibly well deserved. Their second half has been complete opposite of the first, and they have thoroughly deserved to get back into this game. As soon as the lights went on, Hooper's eyes lit up, striding forward, winning that penalty, and dispatched authoritatively by De Santos as Rivers make another change.
Rivers FC second goal, scored by number 5, Elijah Dos Santos.
And I think we're seeing the introduction of Marcus Scott coming in for Piritas, who went off a little bit of a limp, but it's 2-2 now. 15 minutes on the clock and everything to play for. Harbourside have just not reacted to the tactical change at half time. Head coach has really sat on that and paid for it. Hooper, oh, that left side again. Tries to come in on the right foot this time, giving Cornwall all sorts of headaches now. Beapolis with a nice double touch. Poke forward towards Berry. Banton there. Back post is free at the moment. Berry's going to look to shift inside. He does so. It's a poor strike, and it's so fortunate and a really scrappy goal. Don't know how much Purcell knew about that one. He certainly had the time to put it away with confidence, but just as Rivers get the equaliser, Harbourside, who have not been in this second half, utilise that counter-attack. Berry did well cutting it back, but nobody could have foreseen the strike there from Ben Creswick. His scuff shot went straight to the feet of Purcell, and just like that, it's 3-2.
Scored by number 17, Charlie Purcell. Time of the goal, 75 minutes.
Nice ball out to Hooper, who's been really dangerous on the left with that pace and that left foot. As the free kick goes Harbourside's way.
Rivers FC substitution coming into the game. Number 15, Marcus Scott.
Banton's going to be able to get rid of the ball there on that occasion. No messing about. Banton wins the head up. Michael Ojo getting a shove in the back. Really easy decision for the ref. Referee pointing for the free kick. It's a good looking ball through the middle, but Gardner's always going to be first to it. Banton comes forward, looking to try and get Ojo in the game. It's a hard hit. Lewis conceding as the rain comes down again. Unbelievable turn of events as Hooper won the penalty and Dos Santos made it 2-2. He thought it could only possibly be Rivers that would get the next goal, but that's the craziness and beautiful nature of football. Santos to Hooper. It's very direct. Nowhere really to go there as he wins the throw in. Banton just down at the moment, needing treatment, probably needing to come off. Referee's not seen it. Banton's on his feet. Dos Santos with a vital interception. Banton probably not wanting that ball. He's not moving very comfortably. Little scoop ball looking for Ojo. Gets there with a head. Having a little scrap there. Winning the throw. Banton electing to continue. Rinaldi, space for Hooper out wide. Nice ping out to him. Lewis in support of Hooper. Hooper keeps it in. Oh, Rinaldi with a missed touch. A massive chance for Berry. But Maypolis couldn't find him. Holds it up brilliantly this time. Nothing fancy with that. Just good fashion. Good old fashioned striker hold up play. Free kick given away from Lewis. And Harborside needed that. Both teams need a little bit of a breather as Banton's on the deck right now, looking to come off, I think. I think Zach Hamidi is coming in to replace him potentially. A lot of tired bodies as Banton makes way. A couple of subs coming in, I think, for Rivers. I don't think the referee's allowed the subs to come on yet, but Banton is off the field. Game continues. Berry looking for Polis, who loves the flick, but none of them have come off for him today. I guess when you score a wonder goal like that, you've got the confidence to do anything. That's Justin Wallace coming out for Zach Hamidi. Purcell was not the best touch today, and he's had plenty of good ones. I think the goalie scored that third goal for Harborside might be the strangest one he's scored in his career so far. Heavy touch in the middle there. Great tackle. Lewis with a little flick to Hooper, who's got so much speed, but Fergus Hall equal to that one as the rain is really coming down now. Should give us a slick final 8 minutes as the balls look forward. Michael Ojo brings it down. He's got company though. Cuts back. There's no one there but Rinaldi. That's a really good block. Absolutely heroic stuff from Ben Creswick. Rinaldi was shaping up there and it looked goal bound for sure. The Harborside defender threw himself at it. Just the commitment you need. So cross comes in. It's high and deep this time. De Santos pops it back in. Hooper straight at the keeper. We're with it. Goes long. Ojo with a unconventional touch. Something happening here. There's a free kick. The goalkeeper took the ball out of the box with his hands during that kick, and therefore has given a free kick to Rivers on the edge of the box there. AR has given it, I think. Yeah, I've got the luxury of looking at it again, but it's absolutely correct, the decision. The soccer lines on this pitch are orange. Perhaps that had something to do with it, but whatever now, it's Rivers with the chance to equalise here. Surprised the referee has not issued a yellow card for that infringement. It's a handball outside the box. And it's going to be Minwoo Kang with the left foot, who dummies it for De Santos. Hard and low, and it hits the post. How close can you get? Deflected all the way out for a throw-in. Unbelievable. Minwoo Kang has just come into the game. Looked like he was going to do something with his left foot, but ran over the ball. Good win in the air. Rinaldi to Hooper. Just nudges it back. Hooper again. He's been a real spark on that left-hand side. That's a poor ball. Lewis working hard to get back and giving the foul away. He needs to be careful. Picked up a yellow card in the first half. He's not going to get away with another one of those. Frustrated with himself for the poor pass, I'm sure. But they his team are going to need him to be on the pitch if they're going to get something from this game as the clock ticks down. Oh, that was a decent touch, but taken away and moved forward. Oh, it's a good idea from Woodruff Brown, but Hooper just wasn't on the same page. Plenty of subs come in and a new look to this Rivers team in this second half. Not a whole lot of changes from Harbourside. Stuck with their foundation and it's serving them well right now. Ojo keeps it in with the flicked header. Jomu's been quiet second half. Certainly got the work rate. That's a good header. And a ball through to Ojo, who gets there and scythed down by Fergus Hall, who's 100% getting a yellow card. He saw the threat and the danger, and that is a really poor tackle, leaving Ojo in a heap. We've seen some strong tackles in this game, and that's certainly the worst of the bunch. I think he recognises the danger there. He didn't want Ojo. Oh, I think he thinks he can get the ball. Another chance for Rivers. They don't need 3 men back there, so they might as well throw it forward. It's just Marcus Scott and Gardner on the halfway line. Just need Kang to throw this in. With that left foot in swinger. Oh, it's flicked on, but the cross wasn't that good. Ojo with the ball out to Jomo, who puts it across. And it's flicked away. Touch nicely to Ojo. Nice feet. Can they get the cross in? Jomo pings it in hard and low to Ronaldo. He's going to knock it back. Oh, and it's a good block. And there's a big counter on here. Beapolis puts it out wide. Tovar back to Beapolis looking for the hat-trick. Oh, it's an incredible slide. But the flag went up for offside. Dylan Hooper with heroics. He wasn't to know the flag was going to go up and was on the scene in a heartbeat. There's a Harbourside attack and needs some treatment. It was a really good counter-attack. Paulus just electing to go on his left foot. He had options. Hooper's got some serious speed. It was Yusuf Osman that went down briefly. He's just going to take a step on the sideline before coming back in for the final couple of minutes. That's all we've got left, plus stoppage time. Could there be another twist in this tale? Another player down for Harbourside, number 13, Callum Magog. Worked very hard for his team. Just limping back. None of those Harbourside substitutes look like they're warming up whatsoever. They're going to stick with this side to keep them in this lead, keep them in this fight. Just as I say that, there's 2 subs coming on. And it's going to be number 13. He's had a great game. Magog is coming off. And number 10, Beapolis, has also had a decent one. Not had quite the second half he would have liked. But I'm sure a defensive look now to this Harbourside team. As we've got number 5 has come in as Cam Shaw. And Ashton Byron also enters the game. As Jomu gets there, cuts it across brilliantly. It's an absolutely fabulous cross. Jomu holds his hands up. Like, why is someone not on the end of that? It's a golden ball right across the corridor of uncertainty, but no one is there to head it home. And if Rivers are going to do something, they'll do it now, and they get another free kick. They've yet to really put a quality ball in to take advantage of these free kicks, because they've had plenty of them. Lewis knocks it up. Little flick. Oh, there's an opportunity here. It's just not falling. Harbourside doing everything they can to get it. Little dive there. Ojo with some nice little trickery. Recycled to Scott. Back to Ojo. To Jomu. Tries a little shimmy. Fighting with the defender. Oh, he won the foul there, but to the delight of Harbourside, I can soak up a little minute here as Weir goes to take this free kick. Callum Weir, he's had a great game apart from that first goal from Rivers. As it's pumped long, no challenge from Rivers there. Brought down Scott. Wins it and just puts it out. Can't be more than a few minutes left. Ball goes out for a corner. It's exactly where Harbourside want that ball. They're going to hold this up in the corner. You can see Tovar and Purcell are going to line this one up. Tovar's going to poke it forward and Purcell's going to use that big frame to protect the ball. As Jomu comes in, does well. Oh no, Joe looked like he gave the foul away but didn't. Oh, Ojo wins the throw in there. And a yellow card for number 15, David McCaskill. He's only been on the field a short period of time. The ball goes long, headed away from Cornwall. Picked up though. Here comes the throw in. Woodruff Brown. Back to Hooper and cleared away from Cornwall. Rinaldi gets it down well. They need to move the ball quickly now. Here's Hooper going down that left, using that speed. Looking to win a corner, maybe a final throw of the dice. We should see the goalkeeper looking for the signal. He gets it. Up he comes. We're going to see most of the players in the box. I don't know why there's a defender hanging back there. Minwoo Kang is... Oh, Gardner looked like he got on the end of it. It's a great ball in. Goes out for a throw in. It's a defender. Gardner stays up. I don't think Jomu's got a long throw in him. Let's see. It's not bad. Flicked up. It's going to be hammered away poorly. Jomu picks it up. Takes a good touch there. Looking to skip. Referee waves it away. It looked like a good call from the referee. Looked like a little nick from the defender. Garner goes long, looking for DeSantos. Doesn't find him. Jomu looking for a chip back post. And then the flick. It's just bubbling everywhere. Jomu with a chance. Oh, wowz. Just look at that. Could have gone anywhere but popped up to the goalkeeper. And that will probably do it as the ball goes high into the sky. Garner picks it up, or doesn't, wins the free kick. Ojo being fouled. Maybe one last chance to get the ball forward. The whistle is in the referee's hand, not his mouth. Knock forward. Oh, there's no time for flicks there. Santos needs to just get that ball under control. Marcus Scott heads it forward. Purcell's such a warrior. To the last, Ojo driving forward. It's going to be a yellow card again. You probably take that one in those circumstances as the pressure builds. But a chance for Gardner to... He's not going to take the free kick. He's going to go forward to be on the receiving end of it. As Minu Kang is going to pump this one long. And it comes and looks too close to the goalkeeper, but he comes out and fists it well. A little nudge in the back. And there is the final whistle. What a game we've been treated to. Unbelievable scene, some great goals. But that will do it for this League One BC men's matchup. The final score is Rivers 2, Harbourside 3. Plenty of goals for us today. A couple of goals from the danger man for Harbourside, Billy Bayapoulos. A goal from 6 yards and a screamer from 20. And then Rivers got back into the game into that second half after really good tactical switch. Lewis with a header. Santos with the 2-2. And then minutes later, Purcell scores for Harbourside to score the winner. Rivers did their very best to get back in the game to get something from it. Their effort was tremendous and the second half was brilliant, but they couldn't quite get enough. Rivers travel to Burnaby next week on the 8th in their next game, and Harbourside are going to be playing Unity the day after that. But on behalf of myself and everyone in the production team here in Kamloops, we thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.